Okay, guys, so I have this watch here. This is probably like the most budget watch that you can buy on Amazon that is quartz movement, that has a date window and has a nice blue dial. And I think that the bezel will actually turn when we get there, but I've left a protective plastic on it for now. I was doing a restrap. I took the original strap off, which is a really nice silicone strap, which I would have left on it if silicone didn't kind of like pull against your hair, stuff like that, when you were wearing a watch. And so uh, I was going to change it to this T strap here, right? And I was halfway through the video, everything was working out fine, but I was going to switch up and put these curved end links on the bracelet, and I was halfway through that when I realized that these curved end links are actually like a millimeter too wide to fit into this watch for whatever reason, even though it's a 22 millimeter bracelet and watch. For some reason, these are like 23 millimeter uh, curved end links, so not really quite sure what to do with that. But anyways, I now have the bracelet back in its original condition with the straight end links on it, and so we're going to install it that way instead. And I just, rather than having a video that was kind of a mess and I kind of went all the direction of getting there and then switched back, I just figured that let's start over right where we are, halfway through. It'll be fine. So this is our watch case. It's a Burei. It came in this nice tin too. So, and it was literally $19 US on Amazon.com. And I don't think you're gonna find another watch that has the same set of features, especially with a date window for $19 and to be like a nice stainless blue faced blue dial watch. So that is what it is. But yeah, we'll just see here if we can't get this strap onto the case. It's got these nice lever pins, which I really like. If you put the lever pin in on the side with the lever first, if you can find it, okay, then you can, actually I do have to do it the other way. Okay, let's find our pinhole. That's one thing that okay, that's the only complaint that I have so far, is that these pinholes here, they're kind of hard to find on this watch. Okay, there we go. We got one in. I'm trying to compress it with my thumb without sending it rocketing across the room. Okay. I want to make sure that it's actually in there and it isn't going to send itself pinging off, flying by itself too, right? Okay, so there we go. We've got our first side in. It's not as flexible as I would have hoped. I think that the one area that we may be paying for on the inexpensive, cheap level here is just the machining of these holes for the pins. That may be the one area of this watch that I'm not too happy with. Like, if you can see it there, it's kind of roughly machined. I think that's what's catching on it. But we will open this up so we have a little bit of more room to play with. Come on. Flip this around. This is always the toughest part, is getting the second pin in, because you've got the actual strap like in the way of what you're trying to see and do. But let's get our pin at least in there to start. Yeah, there we go. And I'll see if I can't get that end in, get this end in. Come on, you want to do it. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we've now got the strap actually connected to the watch. And let's take off our protective plastic coating here. There we go. So don't need that anymore. And here we go. Here's our Burei watch. now with a much nicer strap on it. Let's see. Does it? Ooh, it has a clicky bezel. Yay, we can play with that. That's fun. So for 20 bucks, I'm going to say that this is probably the most budget watch that you can buy on all of Amazon. And it's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. So there we go. See what it looks like when we put everything together. There we go. I was worried that the strap was actually not going to be long enough, but we actually have plenty of room on here. So very nice. The only complaint I have is really these end links being too wide. So that would be something that I would suggest T-strap to look at. But there we go. Another nice budget Amazon watch that gets my seal of approval for the list of features that it comes with. I don't know if the dial itself will glow. I don't think it will. I think that's just a painted dial. But I do think that the hands are loomed. So, there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you did, oh, come on, refocus. Please leave me a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff, and join me again when we take a look at more fun budget watches and a bunch of other stuff coming up here on the channel. We'll see you next time, guys.